I'm a Webflow developer at 8020, and today I will show you how to create an infinite scrolling animation that interacts while hovering. This is the animation you are probably familiar with. It's an infinite scrolling, in this case vertical. The second one is horizontal. You've probably seen that before on multiple projects, particularly it's used when you have a lot of clients or partners, you want to display them. But this animation has an additional trick. When we are hovering the animation, the scrolling is paused and we can interact with the item based on a Webflow made animation. So how are we going to build this? We are going to start, of course, with Webflow structure. We need an animation wrapper. Can be a div that holds the entire animation. Usually has to be overflow hidden. Then we need a marquee box. This is how I call them, but you can again call as you wish. This is a box in which we have all our items. The second one or the third one are supposed to be identical to simulate that infinite scrolling. And inside we have items. It can be anything. It can be CMS, it can be identical items, different items, anything you want. Then we are going to use a little bit of custom code CSS. On this code we have the first part, which is defining the animation. In this case it's the vertical scrolling. Then we define some custom CSS names, scroll vertical, in which we can set up the speed, which is basically the time you need to complete an animation. Also we can update the smoothness of this animation. Reverse is for going, of course, into the opposite direction. The same case is for the horizontal one. We have a similar style CSS code. We can, of course, update the speed, animation, and we can make it go into reverse if you want that. For all those elements, we are going to get the main animation, which is a infinite scrolling. But we need an additional thing, which is, of course, this effect. For this one, we need a custom JavaScript code, which is pretty straightforward. You need to, of course, pay attention to the CSS classes. In this case, I'm calling scroll horizontal, scroll vertical for making them easy to identify. This animation is basically responsible for stopping the scrolling while we are hovering. On Webflow, we need to make sure on our boxes, which contains the items, we are using a combo class, or even can be the primary class. It's based on your structure. Usually I use combo classes, but it's of course your decision. In this case, scroll vertical. So you have just to pay attention mostly to name your classes accordingly in all three codes and inside Webflow. And this is how we create a animation like that. For a full tutorial and list of instructions and the codes, go to the website. In the description of this video you can find the animations, and you can find step-by-step instructions with codes, CSS class naming in Webflow, and everything you need for developing this animation for your next Webflow project. I hope that's helpful for you, and I hope your next Webflow project will be amazing. Take care and thank you.